our team page to make sure that no one's asking questions. All right, be a sec. Before we get started. Okay. Make sure that no one has any issues. Okay, so far, so good. Okay, I think we should get started then. All right, well, thank you for coming tonight to our live Google Hangout about starting off as a new consultant. And so tonight it's all about you. And so first of all, we want to welcome you to Team Lead Up. We're so excited to have you on our team. We are obviously a fun bunch of women and men. Some of us have been doing this for a long time. Others have been doing it for a month or so. And so we all run our businesses differently. But we have noticed since we've been doing Scentsy, so there's Rachel Smith and Weiner on this call with me tonight, and we have noticed that when we launch people, we get people started, there's certain things that help someone be successful and find momentum in their business. And so we're going to share with you guys some of those tips and basic information about how to get your business going and how to launch yourself successfully. So I'm really excited to introduce Rachel tonight. This is her first time doing a Google Hangout with us, so I'm pretty excited. So go ahead, Rachel, and share what you have to share.
Hi everyone. Okay. Forgive me, I'm super amateur, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, but I just if it stuffs up, just forgive me. Okay. So I'm going to share about basics, and finding information that's already in your workstation. I don't know what I'm doing, but I just if it stuffs up, just forgive me. Okay. So I'm going to share about, I'm getting playback. Okay, I'll keep going. So I'm going to share about making your business simple. Sometimes when we first start, it's, especially for me, I had a million ideas running through my head, and I'm a very visual person, so everything that looks good is great. So I had a thought about making these massive magnet boards and putting all of my testers on magnets and coming to a party, but then I actually did it once and it was really dumb and the party was not successful at all. And all I had to do was pretty much just basic it down. So when you first sign up, you get a workstation. So everybody should know what your workstation is. If you don't, you need to go speak to your sponsor. But I'll show you what the workstation is. I'll show you what I have, what my workstation is. So if I'm just going to pop over to my workstation homepage. So if you're first starting out, for me, Cindy kept asking me to ask her questions, but I found that it was just easier if I just went and did it. So this is the workstation. On the top of the workstation, there is a little resources tab here. So you click on this, and it's going to come up, and it's going to come up with all these things. I was a little overwhelmed with all these kind of windows here. I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to look at that. I want to look at that. But if you go to the left on the resource categories and all resources, there's a little button here called New Consultant Information. So if you click on that, it comes up with these three links here. So this first link is my favorite. It's a quick start guide. And that, I'm going to click on it and see if it lets us. There we go. This is a pretty much, just follow this. So your number one thing you should first start off with is start with a goal in your mind. If you're joining Scentsy to stay home with your kids or to supplement income, that's a great goal, but how are we going to get there? So Scentsy's given us this outline of how we can successfully start. So one is going to talk a little bit later about earning a shooting star, but that's one of the goals that Scentsy's given us to kickstart our business. So that's a good goal to start with. Number two, it says get ready to party, and then party, and that's got all these bullet points of how you can actually, for figure out a party, or how you can get people there, how you can get people to host parties, and number 4, of course, is to start recruiting. But this is a sheet that's available to you on the workstation, and it's a surefire way for you to kickstart your business. There's also on the second page is a star goal tracker. If you're like me, I'm very visual, so I would have printed this out, and then I would have maybe got stickers or coloured in the squares or whatever to, this is our tracker. So one is going to talk about the shooting star, and sensational start's going to be talked about from Cindy later on, but this is an action plan. So it's pretty much a plan that Scentsy's given to us already. You don't even have to think about it, just do what they've given you. So that's available to you on the workstation. Also the shooting star enhancement kit, and then the Scentsy consultant guide that you already get in your kit when you start up. So if you're a new consultant and you haven't looked through your consultant guide yet, go get it and read it tonight or when you've got spare time, when you're having breakfast in the morning, wherever. It goes through step by step, so you can see there's Heidi and Orville's family, that's the Scentsy mission, and what drew me to Scentsy and the company is pretty much that Scentsy mission right there. So if you don't know what Scentsy's mission is, it's right here in the consultant guide, and it's it gives you, I'm a big on ethics and integrity and values and that kind of thing, so that was a big plus for me when I joined Scentsy, is that they're a company that values each consultant, and the first word is to bring value to the world. So that's us, and that's what our mission is. And then they've, look, goal setting, partying, Scentsy style, tools and resources, building, goal setting, making plans. All of this is going to be spoken about tonight, but that's all available on the workstation. You don't even have to think about anything. If we go back, am I talking too fast?
No, you're doing great.
Okay. So also, if you're like me and if you're a new consultant, you're going to start at some point, think about recruiting. So, how do I get back onto me?
Just click on there you go.
So, if you're new and you're wanting to recruit, this is something that I've struggled with in the past, and then not only struggled with, but I'm like, well, I'm trying to set up my own business. How am I supposed to then teach other people? So if you click on the resources tab as well, and on the right hand side is a search bar. If you click in Sensational Start, it comes up with this 70-day plan. And this is amazing. It's like right there. It tells me I was all anxious about recruiting, but it's all right here. This is a 70-day plan, step by step, on how you can help each of your recruits have a successful business as well. So if you haven't read that, have a look through that. I even have looked through it to restart my business, because I don't know, so I've had, like some people, I've had dips in Scentsy and haven't done something for a couple of months, but then looking through the 70-day plan, it gives you ideas of how not only can you help others to kickstart their business, but it's got lots of ways where you can restart your business as well. So I think I've covered everything that I was going to cover.
Cool.
So I'll pass it on to Waina.
Awesome, thank you. That was really good, because you showed that it really is just there and it's all about the basics. So thank you.
No worries.
Okay. Waina, you're up talking about shooting star, which should be one of our first goals.
Hey guys, thanks Rachel, that was awesome. A lovely explanation. Hi Ari, say hi to Ari in parents. Ari wants to say hello everybody. Yes you do, you popped in. Pop down darling.
Oh, hi. Bye. Everyone is looking at you right now.
Yes, yeah. So that was awesome. A lot of the resources, we're really fortunate enough that we've joined an amazing company that helps us build our business. They give us all the resources that we need to start our Scentsy journey. Now, everybody should have the consultant guidebook. Okay, it's like well, obviously it's a guidebook. I was going to say that. It's like a Bible to your Scentsy business. Everything that you need to know is all in here. Okay, I must share with you, there was a Scentsy consultant on the leadership program, and some things didn't go right for her, but what she enforced in us is that she could read. So take the time to read your consultant guidebook, because your consultant guidebook tells you step by step, and not only can you get them on your resource tab on your workstation, you also get it when you get your starter kit. Now, Shooting Stars. It is an amazing an award that you really, really want to achieve, your Shooting Star. So what you're going to do is that prior to you signing up as a consultant is to plan your start. You know, initially you've got to have your goals. Set your goals and plan your start. What it is that you want to achieve. Why have you joined the Scentsy family, and from what can you get out of being part of the Scentsy family? It takes 15 days to achieve your Shooting Star. Initially, you can earn that on your launch party, if not just at the beginning of your launch party, but maybe possibly 2 parties, and you can achieve 500 PRVs. When I did my launch party, I sent out like 56 invites. I had no idea what I was doing, but I thought I'll be brave, and only 2 people turned up. Literally 2 people turned up at my launch party. It may have not been a visual success, but because I fell in love with the product, my passion pretty much sold Scentsy. Believe it or not, with those 2 people, and then I dragged in my family, I achieved 508 PRVs on my launch party, and I was fortunate enough, and I got the Shooting Star.
Sorry, I pushed it 3 times.
So I want you, when you start your Scentsy business, I want you to start planning. Plan it before you actually sign up. Plan your launch party. You know you're going to sign up. You know you're going to rock your Scentsy business. So let's plan it so that you have 15 days, right? 15 days to achieve your Shooting Star. And then from that point onwards, to achieve your Shooting Star, you roll on to the next levels, which I'll hand it over to you, Cindy.
Woohoo! Thank you so much. So I hope you guys are getting a lot of information so far. But really, it's all in your workstation, and it's all there, and it's most of the time a lot of our new consultants don't actually realize that they can get all of this information on that resources tab. It's quite an important tab. So I'm going to talk about Sensational Start. So when you get started, like Rachel said, you go to your resources tab and you find all of the information there. And like Wina mentioned before, this is like well, mine's a little bit old, but yours will have a newer, fresher lady on there. This is your Scentsy Bible, and I had one lady. She hit all of the milestones. She hit Shooting Star. She hit Sensational Start Level 3. And you know what she shared with me? That she would fall asleep every night reading this. So you can see why she had success, because she informed herself. She knew what she could achieve and how to achieve everything, because it's all in this booklet. So and on your resources tab. So when you get started and you start your launch party, and then you want to hit Shooting Star in your first 15 days, your next goal after that is either getting certified, because that should hit first. So certified is 1,000 PRV in the lifetime of you becoming a consultant. So it's about $1,200, $1,300 in Australian dollars, and that will get you certified. And from that moment onwards, you get 25% in commission. So an extra 5% makes a huge, huge, huge difference. And something that a lot of consultants don't know either, but you'll find it in your consultant guide booklet, is that if you sell 2,000 PRV in a lifetime of you in the month, in any given month, you get an extra 5% in commission. So that's 30% for doing the exact same work you were doing. So It adds up. It all adds up. So, sensational start. So in your, it's probably back to front, but in your consultant guide booklet, page 6, and it's right after shooting star, we have 3 different types of sensational start, and sensational start can be earned 2 different ways. So the sensational start level 1, 2, and 3, 1 being not the lowest, but 1 being the first milestone to achieve, then sensational start is the second, and then the third is sensational start level 3. Now, to earn this, you can either earn it just in sales alone. So you don't need to build a team to be able to earn this. You can do it in sales, just in selling. So you've got 70 days from the day you enroll in Scentsy to achieve this. So your first, for instance, your first one, I'm not going to go through it because I want you to go and read it yourself, but your first the sensational start level 1, to earn it, you need 1,250 PRV, or you can get 3 personally sponsored active consultants. So one or the other, not both. So the 3 personally sponsored active consultants, so that's 3 people that you recruit, not in your team. An active consultant means someone that places a 150 PRV order. So they don't need to do that every month or they just need to do that once in the 70 days of them joining Scentsy. So can you see how easy that can be? And then as you get to sensational start level 2 and level 3, it requires a little bit more, but it's definitely achievable. And if you ask around on our team page, there's quite a lot of fantastic consultants that have earned level 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so that's sensational start. Another quick thing that I wanted to share with you before we have like a group conversation about booking parties, which is one of the main things you should do as a new consultant, is I'm going to try Rachel's little awesome trick. Hopefully I get this right. So screen share.
Winer's awesome trick.
Winer's awesome trick. That's
awesomeness. It's awesomeness.
Okay.
Just click on the
Okay, can you guys see it?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Can you guys see what I'm doing? Okay, cool. Okay, so I'm in the workstation, as you can see, and you're going to go to your challenges tab. So you're going to click on that, and this is what we call a Scent Academy. Okay? A Scent Academy is daily challenges that Scentsy will give you. And these are daily, very achievable challenges that can take like 5 minutes. And so if there's anything that you're doing in your business, like any given day, it needs to be at least this Ascent Academy challenge of the day. It is proven that if you do this, that your business will grow and be successful. Now, as a new consultant, what happens is I believe that you get your daily challenges for the first couple of weeks sent out to you in your emails. So it might be something as simple as pick a launch party date today. So all of those things. So for instance, if you have a look at mine, so there's different, we're in week 11. So this is sharpen your recruiting skills. And if you actually click on it, it actually comes up and says, Tuesday's training day. Attend a training meeting with your upline, listen to a training call live at 10 a.m., or explore the training center and find trainings or ideas to help you improve your recruiting this week. And then it also, if you're a team leader or you're building or you're recruiting, this is your connection is actually your challenge for that. So you can either click did it or not for me. I hope that you guys don't always click not for me. I hope you guys do click did it. And clicking it doesn't do anything. You don't get rewarded or anything like that. But what happens is you'll notice a difference in your business as you do these things. So
I've got a little bit of something to share with you about that part. When you do your daily challenges, when you achieve the the launch to leadership, you actually get these little, can you see them, Cindy?
Pardon?
Can you see what I'm holding up?
Hold on, I'm going to go back to Google.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see that. Hold on, I'll stop my screen sharing so everyone can see it.
When you participate and you do the daily challenges and you click that you've done it, when you obviously you go to the leadership, you get these little magnets, and they're on your door. And I got this because I did my daily challenges with the Scent Academy. So there's some really nice incentives that you'll actually get as well. So besides the rocking recruits, praiseworthy PRVs, or here I am because I've earned the Scent Academy, the Launch to Leadership. So I want you to click on what Cindy just showed us. I want you to click on your daily tasks, and because you will be recognised that you participated in your daily challenges with the Scent Academy. And then just want to say congratulations, you're doing really well, Cindy.
Oh, thank you. Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Well, there you go. There's a little incentive. I've never been to Launch to Leadership, so there's a little incentive by clicking. On top of being able to achieve and building your business, it takes the thinking out of your business. So if you sit there and you think, what am I going to do today? Your challenges tab, and so you can actually make it really simple. And on your workstation, it's actually that big light bulb. I don't know if anyone's seen that big light bulb, and it's like shining. It actually has your daily challenge of the day as well. So it takes the thinking out of it. It allows you to just focus and do, and don't overthink it. You know, it's all about having fun. It's about sharing Scentsy, not selling Scentsy. And it's about sharing what you love about the products, why you fell in love with it. Okay, so what we're going to do now, so we've talked about where to find all the information on your resources tab. We've talked about Shooting Star, which is a must. Oh, and something that we didn't talk about with Shooting Star, but you'll be able to find in your workstation, is that if you do achieve it, you can purchase what's called a Shooting Star kit. And it's discounted, and it's also worth PRV, but that's all I'm going to tell you. You have to go and have a look now and tell us what you think. And then Sensational Start, another thing that I didn't tell you about too, is that you actually earn product credit, which means you can purchase some more Scentsy or some more Scentsy Family Store items if you'd like. So there are incentives for earning those things. Okay, so what we want to end off with, and you can see that we've had a bit of fun with our party. I'm going to take myself off the screen. We're going to talk about some different party themes that we can have to launch yourselves. And this doesn't necessarily have to be just launching yourself. You can write these down and maybe talk to a girlfriend or a friend. It might even be a guy that might want to host a themed party with you. But make it fun, because no one wants to sit around and listen to you chat about wax and warmers all night. They want to have fun. And Scentsy is all about having fun and connecting and building friendships. So we're going to talk about where we're just going to have a conversation, so you might see our screens jump from one another. But we're going to talk about booking parties or party booking games, and where you guys think you can find, Rachel, you can find all your favorite people on YouTube with party booking games. So just throw their names out there, and our team can go out and research them, and some party things. Okay. Let's go. Let's hit them with some ideas. So my first one, I'll go for first. I like to bake, so I did a Death by Chocolate dessert night. It was my launch party, and I just pretty much bribed everyone to come just for my brownies and whatever else I had, my chocolate sauce. So that was my Scentsy party launch theme. Any other ideas?
Okay, Katie Farner. If you guys,
awesome to follow.
Yeah. If you guys get the opportunity on YouTube, you'll see Katie Farner. Cindy's already shared a YouTube link for us to watch. She is amazing, absolutely amazing, with some great ideas. She's done a lot of research, her background work, her why, and she's also one of our Love University leaders. She is a must to follow when it comes to party bookings and, you know, ideas about parties in general.
Yeah, I agree. Katie's awesome. You have a Scentsy crush, don't you, Rachel?
I like Christina Stainbrook.
Oh.
Yeah. She's awesome too.
I like her party booking game at an actual party. was the best, was the most successful I've ever had. So I watched, that was the first Scentsy video I ever watched, and I just stuck to that because it worked. So
Yeah.
Christina Stainbrook.
Yeah, she's awesome. I like listening to her too. Two other people that I really like too is Candy Hine. She really knows her her advertising. So if you're thinking about doing Facebook parties, online advertising, or she just has some really great trainings, Candy Hine. And the other person who gives me a great laugh is Spice Dawn. She just cracks me up. And so sometimes it's nice to have someone quite funny to listen to.
Yeah.
So they have some really great ideas.
Are you going to put those names up? So, because I've already forgotten the one that you said already.
Yeah, I can put them up. Yeah, no worries. I can even put the links up to their Facebook, to their YouTubes, and some of them can be found on Periscope. There's quite a lot of people on Periscope now, and that's quite fun. And then a couple other party ideas that I jotted down was a ladies' girls' night in, a wine and cheese sniff night, so you can just have wine and cheese if that's what your girlfriends are into. I did a PJ night where you guys, everyone can wear the PJs and come over and smell some Scentsy. A funky sock night is another way that you can do a launch party. And then if your friends are into dress up, you could do a dress up as a Scentsy favorites kind of party. I think that would be quite fun. March is coming up, so you could do a St. Patrick's Day kind of themed party as well to launch yourself. So
one of the best parties I ever had was a girls' night. So I just set everything up and I said, look, I'm not going to take too much time because I know you haven't caught up with each other, but we're just going to chat and you can come over and smell. But every time I say Scentsy, because they were drinking when I got there, and I said, so every time I say Scentsy, you have to drink. And they were all drunk by the end of the night, and they all spent hundreds of dollars.
I think you just reminded me of something too while you were saying that, is that it is about the fun and it's about the friendships and it's about the relationships. So if you prepare this massive spiel and for some reason it just doesn't work because they've got a totally different agenda, or like you said, they hadn't caught up for so long, that's okay. Just join in with them, because if you're that consultant that is so rigid and says, oh, I'm not going to relax until I get all of my spiel done, they're not going to have fun. They're not going to want to spend money with you, and they'll want you to leave as soon as possible. But if you actually just say, hey, look, I'm just going to sit in here and I'm going to have fun with you, or like Rachel, come up with this really funny game where they drink every time she says the word Scentsy, because it's a drinking party, and they had such fun that they spent so much money. You have to be able to mold yourself around what's happening in your surroundings, and that's okay. And it doesn't mean that your party is going to be a flop. It's really, when you're there, it's more about building relationships, and people will invite you into their home and book more parties with you if you are relatable and you are fun. So that was a good point. Thank you.
Absolutely. I've been really fortunate enough to, when it comes to parties, I've had parties booked from parties, because I don't do the big spiel about Scentsy. I introduce games and have fun. But there's something that I want to share with you, which helps me book more parties, is that I've been to the local shop and I've picked up this thing. It's a notepad, but the notepad is actually dollars.
Oh.
And so what I do at the party to get them to interact with me when I'm doing the catalogue run, or we're playing funny game things and stuff like that, and everyone's laughing, I'll use the note money, and when somebody laughs or somebody says something really funny or they're wearing my favourite colour, I will give them a note, some money. And then I say to them at the end of the party, we're going to auction off mystery prizes. This here is a cupcake box. And then what I do with my mystery prizes is that I'll use discontinued fragrances and put it into the mystery box, and then, or some chocolate bars or something that's not too expensive. And at the end of of the party, we have this a huge auction, which they look forward to doing. And so through the party, they've been collecting pretend money, and then after they've placed all their orders, we have fun. So we end up closing the party off on a high, and your mystery boxes, which would cost you literally $2, if not $3, they will bid up to about $6,000 just to get the mystery box. But it's about the fun. It's about the excitement, and it's really, really good because I get them interacting with me at the parties when we're talking about certain stuff and products. And if somebody gets the answer right, or somebody says something in relation to what we're talking about, instead of me just saying job well done, I'm actually rewarding them with pretend money. And you'll be amazed at how much they want to interact with you when they know that they're going to use the pretend money to win what's in the mystery box. And then I get party bookings after party bookings, and I've been really lucky. So I've been partying since 2014, and every month, if not, there are months in between, they all take turns, and I'll go, oh, well, I've got a party in March. Okay, then I'll do a party in April. Okay, then I've got the party in November, or I've got it in October. So they kind of spend it out. And I've just been partying with my VIPs only because it's fun. I don't do the big stand-up, big spiel. I'm interacting with them. And the beauty is that we're building relationships, we're building friendships, and then your hostess, you know, and their friends become your family. So that's my spiel.
Yeah, that's awesome. It really, and you know, you said it, I said it, and so has Rachel. It really is all about the fun, and it's about building relationships. And they will. They'll invite you back into their homes, and they'll want to party with you. And if they don't, you know, that's where follow-up comes into play. And you might be surprised with your follow-up. But all of this takes time. It takes practice. When you're building a business, be patient with yourself and be kind to yourself as well, because you know, you can speak to all three of us, Rachel, me, and Wana, and you can see that we've all had different starts, and we've all had different journeys, and it's all about persistence and consistency and doing something daily to build up that success over time. And so we hope that you guys enjoyed yourselves tonight, and that if you have any questions, let us know. I'll put the links up of some of those people that we mentioned that we have Scentsy crushes on and that we know has helped our businesses that you can watch and get inspiration from as well. But we hope that you guys take everything that we've shared tonight and put it into practice, because we welcomed 38 new Scentsy team members to our team in last month in February, and so we're excited to see you all achieve shooting star, being certified in sensational start. So go out and party hard. See ya.
Guys.
Bye.